Okay, I just bought myself a CO2 monitor, temperature and humidity, this thing here. I'll fit it in that gap where I put my pollen patties, so it's about -2 right now. There's snow, or actually it's -5 on the thermometer, so I'm gonna have to go in pretty quick, throw it in there because winter's coming and it's here and I need it in the colony. So I used some of the money I got from one of the bee talks I did to buy this and buy a special hub. It's called a LoRaWAN hub. And so basically this thing here can reach distances up to 10 kilometers, really low frequency. So the battery in this thing should last at least a year, because it shuts itself down every I guess after every reading, and then it replenishes. It's completely new. I've never used these things before, but now there's data coming in, so I had to set up this gateway router so it can collect the data from the sensor. Sensor sends it there, that sends it through the internet, and then sends it through this networking thing. It's called Things Stacked, or the Things Network. I'd never really read up on it. It's quite complicated and convoluted, but it seems pretty good. So yeah, I had to set up 2 platforms so they talk to each other. I get the raw data, so hopefully I'll figure out a way of making the data look better. But I know the figures are there. Right now I have it set up to every 5 minutes take a reading. But once I confirm that the sensor can be read from inside the hive, I'll set it back to, I'll probably do 15 minutes to 30-minute intervals, take readings, just to understand the CO2, I guess, dynamics in a wintering colony. So it'll give me another data point. So I'm not going to do full sensors. I'll just put it in the center. I'll put it on the side. So the sensor goes, I guess the air goes inside here. There's a little mesh. So I'm going to put a little screen over top of here so the bees don't propolize that. So the sensor, all the sensors are in here plus the battery. So it's an enclosure. It's a waterproof enclosure. It's designed for greenhouses and harsh environments. Not free, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And neat thing with this data is I can collect it off this website from anywhere in the world. So while I'm gone on my Africa trip for work, I'll be able to pull some data, my weather data and this data, and do a bit of analytics in my free time. So anyways, interesting new project. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and finally I'd been looking at this thing for a while and I just pulled the trigger. So a group in the US there, recent talk I did, they sent me more money than I thought they would, and I really appreciate it. So the fee went to purchase these 2 units. So I can put another 10 units through here. So technically, if I buy a new weather station, a few different things, I'll be able to buy some of these more robust industrial type sensors. So yeah, I'll be able to expand my network of data collection. Cheers.